All right, so 2 weeks ago, we took a break from our Moodle training so we could go over the Power Teacher training that we received on our gradebooks. Today, I want to get back into the Moodle training, and we're going to start with me showing you the different editing tools that Moodle has to offer. This week, we're going to focus on the resource tools. Now, the first thing you're going to have to do in your Moodle is turn your editing on. I'm going to scroll down to a blank module that I can build as an example. Now, I can name the week that I'm working in, and I do that by clicking on Edit Summary, which is the hand with the pencil. Now, the way that my Moodle is set up that I showed you a couple weeks ago, I can't give it a section name, but I can write in the summary section, and I'm going to name this one Week 3, and I'm going to hit Save Changes. To start building resources, I click on Add a Resource, and I'm going to show you first how to create a book. What a book does is it organizes your information like a book. So the first thing you're going to do is name your book. I'm going to write economics, and then you'll just write a summary. When you're done, you're going to scroll to the bottom and you're going to hit Save and Display. You can't hit Save and Return to Course, but if you want to edit it and add chapters, hit Save and Display. Now I can add chapters in my book. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and type macroeconomics, and then in the content section you would insert whatever content, notes, or whatever you want to put in for your students to read, and then you hit Save Changes. And this is your chapter. Now if you'd like to add another chapter, on the left hand side where it says Table of Contents, click the plus red button, and then all you have to do is add another chapter. In this case, I'm going to type microeconomics. And then in the content section is where, again, you would add any content you want your students to view, pictures, notes, whatever, hit Save Changes. Now if I want to add a subchapter, which is a chapter within a chapter, I'm going to click the red plus button under the chapter that I want to add the subchapter to, and I'm going to edit the way I did before. I'm going to give it a title. In this case, I'm going to write Globalization. Then I'm going to click the subchapter box beneath the chapter title. Then again in the content, I'm going to add any information, the content that I want my students to read, and then I'm going to hit Save. And that will show you there's your chapter, which is Macroeconomics 1, and then 1.1 is your Globalization subchapter. So when you're done editing, you just want to go ahead, go to your cookies, and you want to go back to your course. And now what I'm going to show you how to do is to upload a file. So the first thing you'll do is you will give the file a name. You'll fill in the description. And you'll scroll down and you'll actually physically find your file. So you'll click the Add button, and then on the left hand side it shows you different ways of uploading files. Well, in this case, we're going to click on the third down from the bottom that says Upload a File. And I'm going to browse for that file. So I'm going to click Browse, and I'm going to find my file. In this case, I'm just going to type in the name of my file. Typing in syllabus, I find the syllabus I want, I hit Open, and I hit Upload this file. There's my file. Now, to display it, there are a couple different options. I like to do a forced download, so when my students click on the file, it will force them to download it, so it automatically saves in their download folder. But there are a couple different options. Then I'm going to scroll down to the bottom, and I'm going to hit Save and Return to Course. Here, let me show you how that looks. So if I click on Syllabus, it forces me to download the document, and there's my document. Like I said earlier, it's already saved in the student download. So the next source I'm going to show you how to navigate is the folder. So again, you're going to click Add Resources and Folder, and all a folder does is it allows you to save multiple documents to one area. So again, I have to name it, and I have to give it a description. And then, much like with the file upload, I'm going to hit Add. I'm going to browse for my content. I'm going to find the content, and I'm going to hit Open. and I'm going to hit upload this file. Now the nice thing about the folder is I can do this a second time or a third time or however many times I want. All I have to do is hit add and browse for some more content. Click on it, hit upload this file, and you'll notice I have multiple files in my folder. So again, I'm just going to scroll down to the bottom. I'm going to hit save and return to course and go back to my module. Now if I click on my file, economics, you'll see here are my 2 files that I downloaded. So I'm going to go back to my module. I'm going to hit add resources. I'm going to show you how to create a label. A label is just straight up writing to put on your module. I like to use it to break down my days of the week. So I'm going to click on Monday. Now there are some quick ways I can edit it. If you highlight it, I can change the font look. I can change the font size. I can add different headings to it if I'd like. And then when I'm done, I'm going to click on save and return to course. Next, I'm going to show you how to create a page. So I'm going to hit add a resource and I'm going to go to page. I'm going to give my page a name. Again, I have to give my page description. And then I have to add page content. Now there's a lot of cool things you can do with the page. Not enough time to show you today, but one of the vlogs I'm going to do for you is going to be how to build a really awesome page for your students to use. So I'm going to scroll down again, hit save and return to course. The last resource I'm going to show you how to use is the URL. The URL I can link outside websites to my Moodle page. So I'm going to give my URL a name, I'm going to give it a description, and I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to add an external URL. Now there are a couple ways you can do this. You can click on choose a link and you can search for YouTube videos, click on YouTube video and then search for it, find the video you want, click on it, hit select this file, or you can physically go in and type the link or copy and paste the link in. Under display, I like to do in pop-up. This way the link pops up in an extra window and it doesn't get rid of my student's Moodle. Scroll down, hit save and return to course. And that is how you add resources to your Moodle page. As always, one of the best ways to learn and figure out your Moodle is by playing with it. If you have any questions, you can post them in the comment section below or shoot me an email. Till next time.